Hello and welcome to the Hisui Ball Power Rankings for the SCDA Season 9 Scarlet and Violet Edition. My name is Spades. Joining me, as per the last one we did, is Miss Lady Lilac.
To your misfortune.
And some person we found outside. No.
You don't want to know.
I can't keep a straight face.
Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
Alright, we found
Fuck
Prince
you
outside
guys.
and we forced him against his will
Screw
to
you.
power rankings. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do power rankings.
It's the
of
one and
our
only.
Hisui Ball Division, which is using the VGC Series 1 rule set, which is currently being played on the Switch, Scarlet and Violet. And we've got 12 teams here for this division. Tier-based draft, as per usual, the best way, of course. And now we begin, shall
Only
we?
way.
Calgary Glamoras.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know names. Who is this?
This.
Calgary Glamoras.
Calgary is actually a city in Calgary, or in Alberta. It's
But who is this?
big two cities in Alberta.
Where is that?
Where is the dock? I had the dock open.
Alberta, where?
Canada.
Canada? Send me the link, please. Jesus Christ.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, okay.
So the lawful evil deity of the Forgotten Realms universe has in fact graced our draft league under the umbrella of the Calgary Glamoras, and fittingly has Keladurge.
There you go, very fitting. Anyway, we have a
What a
Titar
intro.
Lycanroc midday team, so we have the Sand Core going. Skellydirge, Bronzong, Vaporeon, Go-Goat, the Tough, Salamence, Toxicroak, and Glaceon. There are a lot of types here, which is something I really like, except for the double rock, but the rocks have synergy together, so that's nice.
Where are the double rocks? Oh, Tita and Lycanroc. Never mind.
The first two mons I said, maybe you should pay attention.
Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
I need my eyes checked, you're not wrong. Alright, to the team. Our speeds are pretty good. We have the Sand Rush stuff. Salamence gets Tailwind. Toxicroak is your fake out mon.
Tailwind.
Shurkroom is pretty appealing because a lot of these mons are slow. Skellydirge is going to be hopefully a breakout this generation. It's a really cool mon. And Titar Salamence are pseudo-legendaries that are going to get a big buff this gen with the new mechanic of terrestrialization. So this team's got a lot going for it from what I just said. But now we dive in and we take a look at some things. This is where you guys get the baton now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Tyranitar is like a good start. The Pokemon, it's obviously very strong. Sand is like a very powerful tool to have access to. Infamously bulky on the special side. Notably 4 times weak to fighting, but you have, in addition to terrestrialization, to kind of turn the tables on that, you've also got Skeletors here as an immunity. Ments here as a phenomenal...
And Salamence.
Yeah, as I was saying, Ments here.
CC, every fighting type move.
Yeah, that. But yeah, a lot of support for Tyranitar. I would have liked to see... I think Houndstone is a better abuser than Lycanroc Midday, mainly because it's got better supportive tools to let Tyranitar itself do a lot of offensive work. Lycanroc has okay offensive stats, but like Rock Slide is only going so far when you're attacking, and Stone Edge has its own problems. And you're mono rock attacking type, so you don't get any other stab moves without the help of terrestrialization to really do damage with. Unfortunately, there is a Vaporeon on this team, so this team does not have a useful water type.
Do not disrespect.
And the grass type in this
It
team
has
is
a bulky
Go-Goat,
water
which is
type.
also not very great, although it is immune. Although like they are both immune to like their respective typing, which I guess is something. Toxic Rogue, honestly,
Vaporeon
the
isn't
better.
something to look down on. It has very
Toxic Rogue, honestly, the better
good.
water type switching.
Yeah, Toxicroak is immune. Toxicroak is a very good mon, I think.
Yeah, it gets like Fako and stuff. Like it's
Echo,
good.
Draskin,
But its
it's
offensive coverage is
decent.
nice.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed off the bat is the fairy type. Dealing with fairy types, Skeleturge can resist it, but you really need something to hit it. Toxicroak can at least hit them pretty well.
Gong Shot
Yeah.
is very unreliable.
Well, you get like
It is a
poison
move.
jab and
You
that
get jab
stuff.
and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So you can choose power, or you can choose power or consistency based on what you need.
Mm-hmm. This
Mhm.
team's
think
got
the
a lot
team
of
is,
the components that it wants, like fake out, tail and intimidate. You're mixed. You're mostly physical, I would say. You're. What's funny is your special attacks that average is higher, but the mons that have that are Glaceon, which is pretty hit or miss. What is the other one? Vaporeon, which again is the Vaporeon. So
It gets
you're relying on
Vaporeon
your
is just
physical
Vaporeon.
attackers still, which is what this team will be doing. So if you can leverage that, you will do great. I don't know how difficult it's going to be dealing, like, just relying on only physical damage. I mean, Skeleturge will carry the special attack load, but that's all it will do, is just Skeleturge doing it.
That mon is really good though.
Skeleturge
I
is
mean,
also
Like
good.
having
Skeleturge would be
And
good.
I think you shouldn't sleep on Men's also as a special
Couldn't
attack.
kill
Like,
much,
it's got
yeah.
1/10 attack. And it gets like good it gets good tools as well, right? Like it
Yeah,
gets
you're not
heat
wrong.
wave, it can throw off air slashes.
It's Hurricane, Hydro Pump, Flamethrower. Yeah.
like Draco Meteor too. Like
And
Men's is
tearing
always,
into a dragon or flying will help it even further with its special, making those moves just stronger. So yeah, okay, that's fine. But Go-Go,
but-
Wigglytuff, Glaceon, just don't do it for me. I'm sorry.
Wigglytuff is not that bad.
I think Wigglytuff is like
It's
it's
not.
like
It's
E-tier,
not
right?
awful.
Or D tier? E tier or D tier? It gets a lot of stuff.
Tier,
It's like
tier.
yeah, it's pretty bulky. Like it'll always take a hit. It can set Trick Room. If it gets a competitive boost, it's easy
And you
nothing
can
to
use it
sneeze
for
at.
first.
And Frisk is useful.
It's not that bad for an E tier still, but yeah, the Go-Goat. I can't defend it. It's just here.
It is not the goat as its name suggests. Alright, so our
It's
ranking
not Lionel
system
Messi.
will be on a scale of 1 to 10, although the lowest we'll probably ever give a team is 4. And
Yeah,
I think
I'll
this
send you guys
team
the-
is a nice,
doc.
solid 6. I think it's got good mons. I just want to see more of the special stuff. I'm just not that interested in this team too much. Like, there's nothing inherently
I mean, I
bad
wrote
about
down
it. I
more
just think that your damage control is just going to be intimidate, and your mons are slower, and they need to be a little bit bulkier, and they really aren't as bulky as they need to be.
Yeah, I like
Is
the core of the team.
Rotamo still on the board?
Modem.
Could use it.
It might be. I haven't looked at what the draft
More
board is actually right
Rotamo,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit higher on than you. I just wish like the water and grass types on it weren't so useless. But I'll give it a 6.5.
The
Almost
water
8.7.
type is not as useless. It is both.
It's really not. What's your rating, Prince?
Hmm?
If the water type's so good.
I can defend the water type, but the grass type is just. It's just not doing it. 6.5. At least.
6.5? Okay.
Yep. Those are some fast fingers.
Fine. Spend enough time writing stuff, you get pretty fast at typing difficult phrase of like 6.5. And I know it's like
It's just
tough.
a number 6.5. 6.5.
All right.
Yeah, but like
Moving
It's
you're
not
slowing
along.
it
that
right there.
hard.
We have Strudel Noodle. I don't know who the coach is. Assist me.
I see a mouse hold. I am intrigued.
Turtle Noodles by FAQ. Evacu.
Okay. To the team. The
Evacu.
Mouse Hold, the Azumarill, the Kilowattrel, Fire Tauros, 2 Steel types, Revroom, Orthworm, Cloyster, Meowscarada, Clodsire, Chansey. So, we have a good Firewater Grass core. Actually, that's a sweet Firewater Grass core.
You also have
What
a
does
text message.
River Room do?
So, it's mostly going to use Filter as its ability, which is a great ability to make super effective attacks do less. Uh-oh, this got switched. Who switched it?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
It most likely the one who
Actually,
has the next pull over the duck.
I think it was you.
There it is.
Alright.
It was me?
No, it was Lilac.
I don't know how it would have been me. I wasn't even tapped onto that.
I don't know. So Kilowattrel is a really good Tailwind mon because it's really fast. Tauros with Intimidate plus being a really strong attacker, Firefighting are both very good cover or like types to attack with. Mousehold with the Follow Me stuff. Azumarill with its Belly Drum to take advantage of the Follow Me, as well as just being a really good Water Fairy, which is another great type combination. Meowscarada is really showing out this generation as being really strong. And
It seems cool.
yeah, this seems very cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think this team makes good use of the Shed Tail from Orthworm too. Like if you put a Zoomerl behind a sub, that's like fucking terrifying.
Boy. Or a Cloyster behind a sub.
Or even you put like your Mousehold behind a sub and then like and then click Follow Me, right? Like
It's
I
genius.
guess
Wait, what's Shed Tail?
So Shed-Tail,
What's a Shed Tail?
it
you
takes
spend
half
half
your
your
health.
health to swap out and create a sub. It's like
Yeah.
it's a sub pass. Like it's like baton passing a substitute, but you lose half your health instead of 25%.
So it's a 50% substitute.
No, the sub is still for 25%. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
But
really?
but you switch out and give it and sub pass. It's really good, right? Like it's clicking substitute and baton pass in the same move, kind of. Like you don't pass stats, obviously, but
So you pass that, right?
no, you
You
do not
pass
pass
stats?
stats. You just pass the sub.
Just a sub, alright. Just a sub.
But yeah, giving Azumarill or giving Cloyster
that's
or
an
Meowscarada,
interesting
just any of these like really solid offensive mons, a free substitute is quite intriguing.
Cloister behind that sub clicking shell smash is just game
What's also
ending.
great is it's slow, like a slow Shed Tail, which gives you that freedom to say the least.
Yeah, you can take a hit and then pivot out, and then like the sub.
Shed
doesn't
Tail
push
is a
you.
really strong attack, and it's going to define a lot of, I think, the game. So, this team's pretty good. I think I'm going to go with a 7.3 as my rating. I think the Firewater Grass core is fantastic, and the synergy with the Orthworm and then Mousehold being just the mon it is. Good Tailwind, good mons overall. 7.3 I'm game with.
I'm at like an 8 on this team. There's nothing. There's no like overwhelming threat, but like everything here works together very nicely, and like a lot of things are like independently threatening. So you don't. Like most of the Pokemon here have like can close out a game.
Can I get some more information on the river room?
So it gets filter and overcode as its abilities. So it's like it can be immune to Rage Powder and Spore, and like. Or you can take a quarter damage from super effective attacks, which is quite good if you terrestrialize to like pure steel or pure poison. It does get shift gear, which is obviously one of the best setup moves in the game.
Shift. Ooh.
And its signature ability or move is a really strong steel attack that lowers your speed 2 stages.
Yeah, it's like 120
and there
BP,
is
but it
Trick
cuts your
Room on this
speed.
team.
2 stages.
Prince, I want you to guess which mon has
There.
Trick Room on this
Ooh.
team. Guess which mon gets access to Trick Room.
Mousehold. Earthworm. Which one?
It's Meowscarada.
It's Meowscarada.
You're lying. You're
Look it
lying.
up.
No, that Pokemon gets a lot of moves.
That it does not. It does not get Trick Room on my friggin' life.
Oh wait.
Meowscarada
Hold on.
status.
Keep him to that.
Okay, yeah, you heard it here first, folks. According to Prince, it does not get Trick Room on his life. So if it does get Trick Room, we are legally and contractually obligated to kill him.
I think where are our lawyers at?
Ah.
If you could just put your head here in the chopping
I
block
see
for me,
trick.
Prince.
My head.
I'll go
There
get
is no
Jax.
record of what I have said. There is no record.
Oh no, there's
Of me saying
a
anything.
stream that heard you, us that
It
heard
was
you,
in fact
and
it
a
was in
YouTube
fact
video.
live on camera in 4K.
Yeah, you were caught.
Caught on 4K.
I did not, and I did not say anything. I am just here, big chilling on stream. I am just here.
Before we kill you, oh my god, there's my phone. Shit. Let me mute myself. Before we kill you, what's your ranking? Let me mute myself.
Hey, that's a good.
All right, we got our
That's a
rankings in. Let's
ringtone.
move it straight along to the Quartz Hill Torteras.
I did not rank the team.
All right, rank the team. You have 30
I did
seconds.
not.
1, 2.
7 point. Giving that 7.5. It's really good.
Okay.
Overall, it's just
7.5.
good.
All right. Next up, we have the Quartz Hill
That's
Torteras,
a cool
coached
guy.
by Adam. And there's the Hydreigon that we kind of... Well, we alluded to when we did the Pokeball rankings. Picking one of the pseudo dragons first sets you up really nicely. And the combination of the Hydreigon with Ceruledge is a good one.
Okay, I have to step away for a few minutes, but I will be back.
Alright.
Alright.
So, Prince, it's up to you and me to rate
This
this
is
team
cool.
properly.
Alright, so I'm not seeing a Trick Room Pokemon.
Oh, there's an Amogus. We don't talk about that.
I mean, it's not all that bad. No, we
Wait,
talk
wait,
about
does
Among Us
Espeon get
because it's.
Trick Room? Then there's your Trick Room on. It's Espeon, which is not a great one.
Oh, but it's not a great one.
I liked the first 4
But
mons.
Persian-
The first 4 of Hydreigon, Ceruledge,
I
Corviknight,
like-
Persian, I like a lot. The other
But
6, I question.
I mean, the Among Us, you don't really have to question it because redirection always accepted.
I don't like
But other from that, you don't have to like it. But overall, we don't have to question it. But the Espeon, the Ditto, the Electric, the Crab, and the Golduck, it's very questionable.
Yeah, and
Very.
the Trick Room mode is kind of built with Espeon, but I feel like if you're going to go for Trick Room, you're using the worst part of your team. Like, I think the strength of your team is the fact that you have Hydreigon, Ceruledge, Corviknight, and Persian. I just think those are your best 4 mons, and your Trick Room mode doesn't benefit any of those 4, except for maybe Corviknight. But even
Probably
then,
Ceruledge, but
Ceruledge
that's
is 85
really-
speed. It does not take advantage of Trick Room very
Ooh,
well.
I'm blind. To be honest, this team is kind of a mid. It looks like a mid-speed team, but the Trick Room mode is just very questionable.
Now,
Because
you can just
SPN
bring
Fatigue-
those top 4 mons like to a lot of your games, and you're going to win a lot of games.
Every
That's a
game,
very
yeah.
good 4. You have Tailwind, you have Fake Out, you have Snarl, you have Ceruledge, which can boost itself up with Bulk Up and heal itself with Bitter Blade. Corviknight, Lilac, like, if you need any help with Corviknight, watch some of Lilac's games. Lilac played a lot of Corviknight.
She just loves the Pokemon, but yeah.
This faster
The
approach
top 4,
with
just the top
Hydreigon.
4.
And And so the back half I don't
But
see as supplementing your all stars.
I mean the Cloud9 Golduck is
Yeah, for the few
Cloud9
teams that
do
Cloud9 poses, Golduck is good. But then you're
yeah.
bringing Golduck over
Golduck is really decent.
one of the better mons. So
Yeah.
all right,
But
I think that this team
and Among Us is really going to come.
I think I'm going to give this a 6.2. I think that the top 4 mons I really like, I think they're all really strong, but the other mons just don't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my view of it. That I think that the bottom 6 don't supplement your top 4 that well, and I still hate Among Us. So
I mean, Among Us isn't that bad. Be realistic here.
I hate.
It's not that bad. Alright, but still, I would probably trade the Golduck and Espion for something else, probably a better bulkier water type or.
I want to supplement the Hydreigon more. Like that's what I would go for. All right, so I went whenever Lilac gets back.
We'll probably get access to.
All right, let's move on.
I'm gonna give it like what 6.9? Is that good?
Nice. Good rating. All right.
6.9. That's the only one.
Moving along, we have the Long Island Goomies, coached by Silly Willy. Welcome back, Silly Willy.
What? Yay!
You first picked
the OG
Armorogue.
from Oxford's League.
Armorogue, which is a premier fire type, similar to what Ceruledge was. Sableye, which can be a menace, as we all know. Quaquaval, which I'm a big fan of. The other mons
Moody
a
subject.
little questionable. Like, Scovillain is fine. Dashbun is fine. Bombardier is fine. Jumpluff is fine.
Jumpluff is good.
Halicia is
Tailwind.
fine. Fletchling is Tailwind, which is fine.
Don't underrate Luxio because Baby Doll Eyes is clutch.
The quality here is, I think, my biggest issue. Like, our damage is coming from Armorogue. All your other attackers aren't real strong, and they're not that bulky.
Okay, I am back. What did we
Also,
rate
what does Armoroge do? What is an Armoroge?
I did 6.2, Prince did 6.9 on the Torteras.
Can I see the roster real quick?
Alright, yep.
Yep.
Up a little bit.
Actually, I can
Hurry
control
up,
it.
switch.
Okay, this is a Hydreigon Corviknight team. Hydreigon.
Yeah, but look at the
Corviknight
bottom
and
6.
Ceruledge.
Yeah,
I mean,
look at the
Ditto
bottom
sucks,
6.
Espeon 6, Electros sucks. Golduck is weird here. The first
Exactly.
four, probably. I mean, Among Us is fine here, actually.
The argument I had was the top 4 is
I've been saying
your good
this.
mons, and then the bottom mons want to do something away from your best mons.
Yeah, I mean, Espeon is just straight up
Except
terrible.
for
Don't
the
grab that
Among
mon.
Us. Except for the Among Us. It's actually quite decent here.
And there's no good Trick Room setter to support the Golduck, or to support the Crabominable, which is like no good either. Yeah, you could like refocus this team's identity a bit more, but I think the core of I think the heart of the team is really, really solid. I'll give it a 7. I think that the team can get a lot better too.
All right, back to Gumi, or not Gumi. This is
Also,
Willy.
did you get my rating for the second team?
7. You have a 7.5 for it for the Shrill Noodles.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue.
Man, Armor is not getting picked with Indeedee.
Yeah, that's interesting. This team doesn't have, like, its 2 damage dealers are Armorogue and Quaquaval. The other mons are not strong enough, and they're not bulky enough. I think that's a very nice moral of the story for this team. It's just a bunch of understated Pokemon.
And what does Armoroge do? Again,
Flying
what does it do?
So it's Fire Psychic. Its signature move is a Fire type close combat. That's special.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ooh.
it's the only mon that gets E-Force right now, actually. And that's why we save it in DD.
Wait, it gets expanded force?
It's the only mon that gets expanding force right now.
It learns it through level up, so...
Yeah.
Ha! Goat.
Also gets Trick Room fun.
Alright. It's it gets there. Well,
So
Yeah, it's very
Sableye is
good,
gonna
but
pull
it's
a lot
nothing
of work.
really.
Quaquaval and Armor Rogue are gonna be pulling a lot of work. Jumpluff is good support. The other
No,
mons I
jump off is going to
don't
do a lot.
really like as far as being core pieces. Like they're good supplemental pieces, but as far as like your core damage, they don't do it for me. 103, 108, and not being that bulky, just doesn't do it. And Quaquaval is not that bulky either, and it's not that fast. So
I would probably trade off the Halucha and probably the Bombardier and the Dash Bun for something else, but why
I
is
think Quaquaval and Holucha seem very redundant.
yeah?
This
We'd probably
team
just
feels
trade
like
off the Halucha.
this team feels like it was supposed to be a Torkoal team. What the hell? There's a Jumpluff, there's a Skullvillain, there's an Armarouge.
but here we are.
Hmm.
So
Here we are.
yeah, I think I'm gonna give
It's just
this
life.
a 4.5. I'm
Yeah.
very much not interested in this team. I like Quaquaval, and Holucha's a really cool mon, but not this gen. Yeah.
Armor Road seems interesting, but it just doesn't. It doesn't have good support. It doesn't. It seems like it's just going to be doing a. What the frig are you typing?
I'm typing in Spade's chat.
Those fingers are fast.
I'm not saying anything. I think I could practice.
Rating.
Yeah, you said 4.5?
Rating.
Willie himself said 3.
Yeah,
I'm being
it's
generous.
I'm giving it a. It's just. It's just that bad. Sorry, but it's just that bad.
It's just kind of dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
And it has mods I like on it. Like
No,
I
I'm
like
not really-
Sableye, but this isn't really a very good Sableye team, even like with the screens options. Like the threats,
Wait,
the threats aren't independent. Like there's no super scary breakers. Like Quaquaval does need a turn to get going, either with SD or
All
or
right,
get
fine.
that first
Silly
offer step
Willie
up.
won't
Yeah.
stop until I give him a 3, so his team is a 3.
alright,
Okay,
I'm going to
Spade
give him
drop it
a.
to a 3. Well, I'll take the 4 point. I'll take the 4. No, I don't think.
No,
it's a
he wants a
4.5.
3. Give him the 3. Give him what he wants.
3 is like for a team to be 3. You'd have,
I mean,
it'd
this
have to
team's
be
pretty
so
close.
low.
It would have
The
to be.
worst team I've ever
You can-
seen.
you-
It's close, but. Spade,
is
it's
really
close,
bad,
but it's
you're
just
right.
not that bad.
Fine,
That's
you
the
can-
problem.
you
It
can
can't.
have the 3. You can be
It
the
can be
underdog.
revamped to be a better team. It's just not a. It just doesn't seem like a 3. If he uses all his trades in 1 week, it can be boosted. But Jesus Christ,
All right,
you're
let's
my
move it along.
3.14159.
New York
3.141.
Legos, coached by Toxin Alpaca, and we have Grimmsnarl, Gengar, Slowbro, Arboliva, Houndoom, Tauros, Paldea, Magneton, Dragonite, Electros, and Doug Trio. First of all, I think the Electros is
Yeah,
redundant, but
Grimmsnarl.
regardless, this team has a lot of types. A lot of different types are good.
But in this case, it's not as well.
No, actually, this team's quite good. I like it a lot. Grimmsnarl, Dragonite is kind of your dual A-tier threats. Very nice. Gengar is a very good mon this
Hey,
generation.
that was a Dragonite?
This team has a Dragonite.
I didn't even realize that was a freaking Dragonite. Where?
And you thought I was the blind
Oh
one.
shit. No, I wasn't looking down there for a top Pokemon. Come on.
Wow,
Number
this team's
8
got
Dragonite?
everything I want, for the most part. Fake out,
Christ.
fast mons, physical, special, immediate offense, trick room
Yeah,
that
man.
you can support.
Yeah.
I think the team is good.
I think 9 is like a standard. I don't see getting much better than this. You make good use out of all your tiers except for the Electros Doug Trio. I don't know what they're there for. I guess just Doug Trio for covering ground, and Electros is...
They nerfed the shit out of
Electros has no weaknesses.
But
Electros has no weaknesses.
There's nothing bad to say about this team. It's got everything you want. I would win a league with
it has a hard-hitting fire type, a slow grass type, trick room setter, fast mode, tailwind, and a good fighting type. Shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the team is pretty good.
This is a 9.
100% 9.
9.5.
A really
9.5 from Prince.
Surprising, isn't it? Surprising, yes. Could have gotten a better ground type, but I'm not complaining. It's a tier draft, not a points.
Yeah, I like a lot that's going on with this team. Like, I like a lot of it.
Your speed control and Icy Wind and Grimmsnarl with Scary Face and T-Wave. Like, you got immediate offense. Dragonite with Terra Normal, we all saw what that did when it was in VGC. Arboliva is a really good Trick Room on. Slowbro's a really good setter for Trick Room.
Yeah, sure, he's talking it to 9. I can give it a 9.
Yeah, I like it a lot. D-Knight
Just leaving me hanging
D-Knight
with
also
a 9.
get Tailwind?
Right.
Is that right?
Yes, it does. It does, okay, yes. Yeah. D-Knight gets Tailwind.
Easiest 9.
Easiest 9.
It just has everything. Well done, Alpaca. Alright.
This is a solid friggin' graph. Best in the world.
Right along to the Tiny Tinkatons, coached by... Insert Lilac's voice here with the coach name.
Coached by... Spooks.
Spooks. Well, I feel real shocked that he picked 2 ghost types now, don't I?
Spades, go back to clown school. Go back.
This is where all the dragons went.
Well, there's only 2 dragons.
Yeah, but they're like 2 of the best dragons.
Yeah, Dragapult and Garchomp is your A tier. Pretty nice.
Hoarding the pseudo dragons, but that means that Hisui combined let one of them wheel back, which is kind of shocking.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. We have the Slow King Sea Titan. For those that don't know, Slow King got a signature move that lets it set the snow and switch out.
Wait, what? Come again?
So, Slow King had lost teleport, I think. Is that right, Lilac?
I know it did.
Slow King lost teleport.
It lost teleport, but gained a better version of teleport. Because it... Wait, is it the same priority?
It's -6. -6.
No, but is its move the same priority? I don't actually know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think it just goes last in the turn.
Okay. But anyways, so it's a teleport that sets the snow as well. And what takes advantage of the snow?
It's a Titan. Dun.
Yes.
Chilling reception.
Yeah, I actually...
What an awesome movement.
I like Slow King more than Abomasnow. Because they're not... Then you're not... You don't have that crippling weakness to fire types. Of course, even if this team did have a crippling weakness to fire types, it would be mitigated by the fact that there is a Garchomp and a Dragapult and a Salazzle here, but...
Yeah, this team deals with fire pretty well, I would think.
But why is the Orangaroo here?
It feels redundant again. That's like the one we looked at Pokeball with.
It's like instructing Garchomp first base, I guess, but... Oh, there goes Prince.
Oh, he died. Cool. Alright, look at the other mons. Frostmoth, I think, gets a huge buff this gen by changing his type. Ice Scales is a great ability. Salazzle is a mon that I'm really intrigued by. I don't understand the Hippo or the Origuru that much.
Disregard the bad reception. Disregard the bad internet.
We were just making fun of you, that's all.
Oh, fuck you. Alright, what? Where are we? Did we finish talking about the Orangaroo?
We're just confused why it's here, because we don't really have a Trick Room sweeper, to say the least.
I mean, yeah, because you have the soaking, and even if you want the Trick Room, could just trade Orangaroo for a faster, What does this team need? Probably a Steel type.
Man,
Could just trade Orangaroo for a
man.
Steel type.
You're real smart.
The Hippo is kind of weird.
I
here,
should
too.
not have said Steel type.
Like, I'm just.
I mean, it's a grown. Well,
Well,
you
there's
have
already a
Garchomp.
Garchomp.
That's why I said he had a
Yeah.
Garchomp.
Like Hippo's like weird, especially when you have like competing weather types, and you don't have a Sand Abuser, and like the Sand Abusers that are here are not great with Hippo anyway because it's not in and of itself super threatening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the Oranguru and the Hippo are really different.
Those two just seem very redundant here.
Alright, to the ratings.
Because Garchomp
I'm very
and
interested
Cloaking.
what you guys think as far as ratings go.
I mean, the team. Other from just the two redundant typings, two redundant Pokemon, it's very good overall. The fast. Deal with your phone. Just check the phone.
Yeah, well, carry on.
Go ahead. No.
I'm done. I'm good.
What's your rating?
I would give this team. I like a lot going on. I just think some of the picks are weird, but I think the core of the team is really solid. Like an
Probably an 7 or
like
8.
an 8 for me.
Probably
8?
7 or 8.
I think it's good.
I was thinking more of a 6.
Yeah, we
What?
can be different.
I'm not.
It's not that bad. It's a 7 or an 8, bro. Come on.
Well, the average will be a 7 now.
Average is 7.16 repeating currently.
I'm giving it a 6. I'm not sold on it. I don't like the dual dragon, like, of the threats. And
This
I don't
dude,
like the
this
Oranguru
dual
Hippo.
dragon.
They just feel real weird to me. And I'm not sold on Slowking yet.
Hey, you see Slowking? He's the king. He's the goat.
Alright. Arizona Absols, coached by RoboPup. And it's about time we finally see the Steel type. It's been so long. I have not seen it in a while.
Spades. The fact that Spades actually know the person name and we did not insert Lilacs voice.
I know
Goated.
some names. I don't know a lot. You know how many coaches are playing this season?
How much? Enlighten me.
11 divisions.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have 11 divisions and
How much?
Not
11.
Not everybody's competing too.
The fuck? Oh!
So names are hard. Anyways, this team with the IDDF and Sylveon and a Trick Room setter that's actually good and cheap in Spiritomb.
And also IDDF, it does set Trick Room now.
Oh right, I forgot Indeedee Fimo gets Trick Room because of a bug in the game.
What's into it? Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they programmed it into a raid, and it got Trick Room in the raid, which meant you could catch an Indeedee with Trick Room in the game. So now it has Trick Room. Even though it doesn't naturally learn it.
What was that?
But if you get... Yeah, it's all very good.
Yo!
DJS missed opportunity. Next season.
I would have loved the Ubers part of Beast Ball. We make it local decks, and the only Ubers are Koraidon and Uraiden. And if you go after that, you're fucked.
Alright, to this team. Our damage comes from Sylveon, Bisharp, Haxorus.
I think threats are good. He was cool.
I think Bisharp is extremely slept on. It's probably just me saying
It
that,
is.
but I could show you some footage, if you will, of it that I've used when it was in my hands. I'm a big fan of Bisharp.
We have plenty of Bisharp footage. No, don't worry. We have enough.
The fact that it gets to use Eviolite now, the fact that it can turn Terra Ghost to make it who cares about fighting, and it gets priority Sucker Punch and Defiant. I'm very sold on it.
But why is Medichamp here? Wait,
I have no clue. It kind of feels redundant.
I'm confused.
Sucker Punch is a lot
I'm
worse than
confused
Sucker
about the
Punch, though.
Medichamp and the
I mean, Metachamp gets Fake Out, right? But this team also has Raichu, so...
Yeah, and an Indeedee.
And
It
Sneasel.
has Raichu and Indeedee and a Sleazer, so I'm confused about the
redundant is
Medichamp
the
unless
best,
you just want to fight.
word to describe this team. We have a lot of fake out mons. We have a lot of support mons.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few trick room setters.
And you have Psychic Terrain.
Yeah.
And Psychic Terrain.
Yeah, and then, Mystery just
So
kind of
this-
seems
this-
redundant. Metachamp seems redundant.
3 dark types.
Raichu's Lightning
Remember,
Rod
one
also
doesn't
not
get-
amazing here. There's no
No,
electric
there's
weaknesses.
no water type. We're flying type. Yeah.
There's no water type.
That's what I just
Wait,
said.
there's no dragon types? There are no. Oh,
No, there's no
I'm
water
blind,
or
there's a
flying
Haxorus
types, so
down
Mighty
there.
Rod doesn't help you.
oh, there's a Haxorus. Oh,
I'm kind of puzzled with this team.
It's good in some aspects, but just wait. Well, it has some redundancies, but if he just makes couple trades, trade off that Mischievous, that Vigoroth, and probably that Medicham. Probably even the Raichu too. Unless he wants a water type. Get Vaporeon. Get Vaporeon. That's all I need to
I
say.
think something needs changed about this team because there's a lot of redundancy, and the redundancy is not good redundancy. They're more of a weakness than they are a strength. There's good redundancy, like having multiple attackers, but then there's bad whenever you have multiple things that do kind of the same thing, and Raichu doesn't really help you at all. So I'm gonna give this team a 5 because
And the core.
I just
Okay, 5 from Spades.
there's just better mons, obviously. Now Sylveon's good, I will say, but the inner core needs reworked.
I think the inner core is actually good. I think IDD,
Inner core is actually good.
Sylveon, Haxorus, Spiritomb, Bisharp, I guess. I think that's all good. I think it's just the Raichu.
I
and
need
stuff
different
around it's
toppings
not
on
very
my
good.
ice cream. Then that's what I need.
Yeah, I give it a 6. I think.
I
I think
don't want
will-
celery and carrots on my ice cream. I want chocolate and caramel and nuts and sprinkles. This
Yeah.
is just the
Why
vegetables.
I'm giving it a 6. I think you have one of the best supports
Why
in
do
the
you
game
want
in
nuts
DD,
on your
and you have
ice cream?
2 threats worth building around with Sylveon and Haxorus. Just diversify the support around it.
Looks like a Schmite team.
It's mate.
That's funny. All right, moving right along.
Also,
Wait,
those.
what the hell? What score did Prince give it?
5.5.
5.5. Big 5.5 from Prince.
All right.
Oh, screw you. It's easy to type. It's very easy to type 5.5.
What did I say? I just said 5.5.
Hey Prince, you're up. Trick Room team.
Hey. Alright, so what is what is the second Pokemon in this?
So it is the evolved form of Girafarig. Its ability is like
Queenly
Serena's.
Majesty.
Yeah, it's Serena's ability for the most part. That's what Armor Tail is.
Oh.
So that's
Alright,
true.
so let's see.
And
We
it
have
can
a
shut Trick Room.
Torkoal. We have a Torkoal. You can set. Ooh.
Yeah, so there's a
Alright.
Fake Out immune Trick Room, and it also makes your partner Pokemon immune to Fake Out. Your team is immune to Fake Out and other priority.
Oh, well. Alright. Alright, so far what I'm seeing is that this team has a Torkoal. Very good. I would have paired it with an Orangaru, but from what I'm hearing, Farafrig blocks priority, so it works too, but Instruct Eruption would have fit very harder. What is Palmot? What is Palmot?
Revival Blessing Pokemon.
Yeah, it has Revival Blessing. It also has a really strong physical electric move.
And yeah, it has 115 attack. It can run Iron Fist or Volt Absorb. It gets Fake Out. It gets Nuzzle. It gets Eerie Impulse and Charm. Like, it's like it's an electric type
Ooh.
support in the vein of like Raichu, but it's more threatening. And it's a reasonable physical attacker that can like do good damage with like close combat or its electric attack, Dual Shock, and it can also your Torkoal goes down. You can you only revive it at half health, so it's not great, but you can bring a guy back, Not a lot of great.
But
targets to
reviving
bring
a
back,
Torkoal
though.
is very, very much a plus. Reviving a Torkoal is a plus, either
Yeah,
way.
you just don't get to
Because
like
stab
eruption.
heat,
But
stab heat wave eruption still hits very hard. The Fraslas here, I'm not too sold on. Dory Choreo, I'm not too sold on that either. The Impidimp is
Hypno
good here.
feels redundant.
Hypno's very
Impidimp,
redundant.
Palmot.
But it's
Palmot
an E
and
tier, so you
Impidimp,
can do
yeah.
worse.
Mimikyu's also kind of redundant.
It feels like that, doesn't it? Like,
Mimikyu-
Mimikyu kind of does what
Yeah,
Ferrograph
because Mimikyu does the same thing as Furfree. Yeah,
I think
because
you can,
although
change Mimikyu to some damage.
A threat, yeah.
Yeah, another threat, and that would make this team a really solid squad.
Alright.
One more threat.
So what I recommend is switching out the Frostas for probably a Crabominable, most likely,
I think they have
for
to
some
grab-
hard hitting Trick Room. Wait, what tier is Frostas?
I think for
It's like
C.
D or C.
I thought the
What
Crab
tier is
was a
Crabominable?
different team. Very solid.
Wait, the crab is taken? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Well-
done 2 crab teams, so it's definitely gone.
alright, but to be honest, I would probably just switch out the Frostas, Oricorio, Hypno, Mimikyu, and well, Scubble does some work, but other from that, I would just switch out those 4 for some hard hitting Pokemon that hits well in Trick Room and can probably work decently in Tailwind for a second mode, but other from that, team is decent. The first 3 Pokemon are very good.
I gave it a 6.
But other from that, it
I'm
just
gonna go with
falls off from
5.9, right below Lilac.
4 to 10. The team just falls off. The team just falls off after 4 goes down. I'm giving it a solid 4.5. Most likely. Alright.
Moving along, shall we? Who the hell is it? Unreal Umbreons, and I don't know who this is. I apologize.
They have an
Hey.
Umbreon. And
We-
the Unreal
they have an-
Umbreons
hey,
is a draft
a team that drafts
is
is
coached
not-
by Even Kiwi.
Even
I think we can chat.
Kiwi.
Even Kiwi. I don't know that name.
And they went for the Annihilate. They went
And the
for
Murkrow.
Ooh!
Yeah, hey, that's a good combo. Gotta say. Gallade
Yeah,
is
I think-
really good this gen. Gudra is a solid mon. Tauros is good. The namesake
team.
Umbreon.
Gotharita is probably good on. It's good on this team actually.
3 fighting
Can set
types,
up Trick
2
Room,
psychic types,
yeah,
2
right.
dark types. Lots of duplicate
Does
typings.
Murkrow get Rain Dance?
This
Murkrow gets Rain Dance, right?
No, the thing is this
I believe so.
Who?
I don't know.
Guja. I believe it gets rain dance. It get rain dance and
Murkrow
rest.
is the-
I can recall.
Okay, Murkrow does get Rain Dance? Okay.
Murkrow does not get rain dance.
Oh,
It
tragic.
does not. No, it does. It does. It does. Never mind.
Oh, it does?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep, it does.
Prankster Rain Dance with the Hydration Gudra angle is kind of fun.
You and your Gudra.
Yeah, because hydration rest is nothing to sleep on. It is very, very solid actually.
I'm a Gudra aficionado. I like that
Subsequent.
one.
Well, come again.
I just said I like Gudra. But yeah, I think this team's good. I like the
I
top.
heard something else.
Like Swallout's kind of whatever. And I'm not. I'm not in the Belly Bowl club yet, but I think Flareon's like an E tier, right?
Yeah, Flareon is
Mhm.
going to be quite good, I think.
Yeah.
Because now
I
you
think
can
that
go
mon can be
Terra
solid with
Normal,
Terra Normal.
Facade. Yeah,
Yeah, and you can burn yourself with Flame Orb.
perfect. Just what we wanted.
That's actually
It's better than burning
yeah.
yourself with
Turn
Toxic
one.
Orb.
So yeah, I like the Tailwind, and I
Wait.
like some of the attackers here. It looks like we're more on the physical side, very much so. Our
Yeah, but,
main
like,
attackers are
It
all
is.
fighting.
It is very.
Yeah, but like Gudra's like there for the special
Right, but
attack.
all
Like,
of
But
our
Guja
main
is just
attackers
here.
are fighting. But all of our main attackers are fighting.
yeah,
I'll
that's
keep
true. There are
saying
3
it.
physical attackers. I think I think fight spam is fine though.
It
They
is
tend
what-
to break down each other's checks really well. I think fighting is a
Yeah,
good
because
offensive type to
affiliate
spam.
breaks down the Gallade checks. Gallade breaks down the Goja checks with its heavy hitting physical moves and wait, why isn't Gallade's second ability on this list? What's it called?
It's not
It's
updated.
sharpness.
It's sharpness. Yeah,
Slashing attacks do
Alright,
1.5
and
times
the
damage.
new
have to
ability
update
sharpness,
the-
which
the dock is out of date.
update the duck to break 6. Jesus,
You wanna do that for us?
Yeah, Prince, you can. do
I
it.
would. Just send me
I
the
tried
link.
updating. I tried updating a name on the dock and it broke.
All right. What do we give a rating
Yeah.
for this team of physical attackers? Umbreon, Murkrow.
A solid 7. A solid 7. Really.
I
Why
think it's
not?
better than that.
It's
I like to see
I-
a lot,
I-
actually. It's like an 8.5 team for me, but it's also a very me team.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
This is like far
Spades, you
away.
can
I
do better
really
than that.
dislike that all of my
Yeah.
damage comes from fighting types.
What spades? What else would you want the damage to come from? What else?
Diversity?
A steel type? A steel type?
Well, a steel type would
If
help,
it was
of course.
3
Gudra's a
a
great
steel
steel type.
type. Well,
Alright. How about we move to talk about a team with a steel type mascot? The Kolkata Corviknight Riders.
They do have a phenomenal mascot.
The,
Actually-
the Royal Noob here
what they need.
has selected Baxcalibur as the
I
pseudo
don't like
dragon.
this team. I don't like this team. I don't like it.
Alright, now you
For
have
so-
to give evidence as to why.
You guys just continue because I don't know half of these Pokemon. I don't know 1, 2, 3 of these mons. What is a Baxcalibur?
So,
What does it do?
It's Dragon Ice, Pseudo Dragon, or Pseudo Legendary, really strong. Its ability means if you get hit by a fire move, you get an attack boost and you can't be burned.
Mhm.
Uh,
Wait, What-
I need
what's
to step,
it-
I need to
what's
step away again. for
What's
this.
its base attack?
145.
What's its base attack? Ooh, that's
And
what
it gets
is the,
Dragon Dance and Sword
yeah,
Dance.
Mhm.
And it's immune to burn.
it gets speed.
Yeah.
Oh. What's the King Gambit? What's
King
that?
Gambit is the
What
evolved
is-
form of Bisharp. Its ability
Mhm.
gives it more power if there's some allies that are dead. And it's quite powerful.
It's Supreme Overlord?
Supreme Overlord. Yeah,
Base attack?
135. Are you
Base
not
attack,
looking at my
please.
screen?
Your screen is very small. It's like small as shit.
I'll get a
Zoom in,
bigger
just
screen
zoom
then.
in.
No. And
I am
then
honest.
Rabsca
I am.
gets Revival Blessing, which is the move that we've talked
I
about.
know
here.
that. We yeah.
Um,
Mm.
Rabsca gets Trick Room, so we do have the Rage Powder Trick Room. Rotom
I was
Fan
just
is gonna be
about to say I
good.
don't.
Excalibur is really nice.
Wait, what? Wait, he gets Trick Room?
Rabsca, the thing with Revival Blessing, also gets Trick
Yeah.
Room.
Really?
Hmm?
Shit. Rapska. Trick. Oh. I'll be damned. I like this team. I love this team.
We're not making good use out of Gastrodon's Storm Drain, but we don't have to, really. It's just kind of an option that you have. This team's going to be carried by Baxcalibur, though, and King's Gambit, too. Or King Gambit. Most of your damage is going to come from the physical side. Your special, actually, Poltegeist is much stronger than I thought. 134 is pretty strong. This team's got pieces to work with. Like Vivillon gives you Tailwind, gives you Sleep Powder. Rotom Fan, we talked about the Rotoms with Terra, quite nice. Lycanroc Dusk is just a really strong rock type. Sawsbuck is pretty bad. Floette's pretty bad. I don't know. I think I'm going to give this team a 5.9. Like, I just don't. There's just nothing I like about it that much. I don't know. It's not interesting to me.
Again, from the start, I said I didn't like this team because it's very slow. It's just. Is it that? Wait, what are the base speeds of the boss Pokemon again? The three.
So
I cannot see
Baxcalibur
it.
is 87. King Gambit is 50. Rabsca is 45. So you're looking to be.
So this is Trick Room dependent.
It's Trick Room with Baxcalibur as kind of an alternate, which is pretty good. Like I like having both modes. I'm just not as sold on some of the pieces here. They don't really fit together too well, in my opinion. But there's some good quality mods here. Baxcalibur, Gastrodon, Rotom Fan, Rabsca, King Gambit, Lycanroc. They're good mons. So maybe I'll bump it up to a 6.3. Well, we'll say that. I think that's much better than I gave it credit for.
This is about a 6.5 in my eyes. It's not all bad, but couple trades. Probably trade off the Vivillon. And get some.
No, Vivillon is good.
Why is
I
it
think Vivillon is good.
Why is it Lycanroc here?
It's a rock type. You don't really have a rock type. It's not a bad rock type.
I mean, it could have gone for a bulkier, slower option.
I mean, Lycanroc is still good. I still like it on this team. Needs a
It's
rock
not all
type.
that bad.
We're missing a fire type on this team, and our type chart doesn't look that great. Fairy, we have no fairy resist.
A steel doesn't this?
There's no steel type. There's
King
no
Gambit
fire
is
type.
a
Oh wait, no, we do have a
There is
steel
a
type,
steel.
but it doesn't resist fairy. So,
but it doesn't resist fire because it's dark. Yes.
so yeah, 5.9.
A fire type would. I live on a 6.5.
Alright.
It's not all bad.
Next up, we have
I just don't.
Serena's Queendom, coached by Queen Nebby, who stepped in mid-draft, actually. Spot opened up, and they snatched that when they could. So,
Hey, it's a Goldingo.
yeah, here's the Goldango. Goldango on Rain.
Hey,
That's quite nice, I would say.
this is spicy.
There's a Hatterene for
Rain
Trick
with
Room
touch
with
and
Follow
heal.
Me. Cacturn on Rain is nice because Water Absorb means you heal. Donphan is your Trick Room sweeper in a sense. Floatzel really likes the Rain as well. The only thing I don't like here is that we don't have a fast mode to
That's
support
true.
Goldango. Goldango doesn't get supported by a
Pep-
fast mode at all.
I mean, overall the Pokemon here are slow, but Pelipper does get Tailwind, doesn't it?
It does, but it's a 65 base speed Tailwind mod.
Muted. Yeah, I was saying
Don't
Pelipper gets
disrespect
Tailwind,
the
it
main
gets Scarf,
speed
Icy
Tailwind.
Wind. You also have a fast mode,
So
like
it's
if
not
rain
all
comes
that-
up, like there's a Float Soul right there. Float Soul gets Icy Wind and can provide speed control for Goldango in that way.
Yeah. Float Souls, I think, are going to
So
be a
Gold
really good Swift Swim mon for the rain teams.
It gets Wave Crash, that does so much damage.
Yeah, it finally got a good move.
And you don't need it, you don't need it to be a special attacker because there's a Goldango right there. And a Hatterene, so I think it's a good physical attacker. I think his team is
What is a
really
Strudel?
I'm not
NFP
entirely
Prankster
sure.
support.
What's a Strudel?
It has Prankster, but I don't know what Prankster moves.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has.
It gets like a lot of the classic ones, like annoying ones, like not like screens or anything, but it gets like it gets like taunt. It gets like your taunt.
I'm
might have
checking it, I'm
Encore.
checking
It
it.
gets I think it's Fake Tears. It gets like Helping Hand.
He gets Chucharu on Endure, Copycat, Flutter, Leer, Sunny Day. Oh, he get Rain Dance. Ooh. Rain Dance and Swagger.
Might get Party Shot
Interesting.
too.
Oh. He gets Parting Chat also. That's good. Well,
Yeah, it's all right.
Strudel. It's
Not a-
alright as a prankster mod.
I'm not a fan too much of the double grass type here. But the rest
I
of the
mean,
team
it's
looks
not-
kind
I
of solid.
mean-
Like, you have Hatterene for Trick Room with Pachirisu to kind of set up your Dunsparce and your Arena, I guess. Goldango is, just going to be a good mon on its own. I don't like the lack of the faster mode with it, but regardless, this team's fine. Like, it's got a Goldango. It's hard to argue
It's-
with that.
Space redundancy on the grass type isn't really a redundancy because Serena is Queen is Majesty to stop the fake out on the Hatterene.
Yeah, and
The
Hatterene
character
stops
is
the
really
taunts,
the range sweeper. Mm-hmm.
Now you just got to worry about Hatterene.
So it's
not
not really
stopping.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Just
like a lot
just
of
throw
tools.
on a sub.
I think I'm gonna go with the 6.3 here.
This is a solid I want to give it a 7, but it just feels like a little bit below it.
Really, I'm on like
Probably
a
a
7.5 on
6
this team.
I'll give it a 6.9. Why not?
That actually averages out to 6.9.
Nice. That is really nice. Last team. Green Bay Greninjas.
Hey.
And here is the Palafin. I was wondering why the team prior didn't have Palafin, and this answers my question.
Palafin. 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 Palafin.
Palafin is here. Tinkaton. We have Palafin Colossal. Toadscroll.
This team is
Flamigo.
weird.
Oh boy. This is what I was looking for. Oh, it's
This
so
is
beautiful.
so weird.
No,
So, wait.
quick
This is
question.
beautiful. I'm building a ladder team, but with this interaction. You flip turn into your Colossal, triggering weakness policy.
Oh,
You become +6 speed, and you're boosted. And you switch into Flamigo.
wait, what? Come again?
So Flamigo's ability Co-Star means that you copy, when it ETBs, it copies all the boosts that its ally has. So if you flip turn into your Colossal, proc its policy, and it gets a +2 attack, +2 special attack, and +6 speed, your Flamigo will come in with all those boosts.
That's
The fuck?
cute. That's really cool.
that's
Prince,
beefy.
we're memeing with that later. Maybe not today.
We are going to mean.
Except your
Not
Colossal
today, but
fucking
another day.
explodes
We
to
are
the
going
Palafin flip turn, but...
Well, this is what Terra is for.
It's
Terra Rock.
that's what
Terra Fire.
Terra.
Colossal's pretty strong. Or defensive bulky. Actually, Colossal's very bulky.
Exactly.
110, 120, 90. That's pretty bulky. I like.
But
oh,
still,
man.
overall, this team is very, very, very poor. Other from that, this team is very
You were
poor.
not supposed to say that it was poor like that. You were supposed to lean into the other mons not being nearly as good.
I'm just doing the speedy approach, saying this team is.
I really
poor,
hope that he does that Palafin play.
It is a very cute interaction.
Oh, but then you just have a boosted
But let's-
Palafin at the end of it.
But let's you do have that Paleth in the back too. But let's talk about what else this team has. And it's a slacking.
All right.
It has a Houndstone with no sand. It has a Tox effect. Actually, you know what? Houndstone's good here because when you kill your own Colossal with Palafin, then the Last Respects gets a boost.
Oh, beautiful! Look at that synergy.
Beautiful.
Cyclozar gets Shed Tail.
No, where
So
you?
we can Shed Tail into our Houndstone, so that whenever we kill our own things.
What is that Cyclozar?
So
What is that Cyclozar?
It's a fast dragon normal type. It gets a bevy of supportive moves. Its move pool and play pattern in singles is very similar to Tornadus Therian. It does all the same shit. It's like knockoff taunt. It gets rapid spin.
Rapid spin.
And it gets it gets Shed Tail, so the half health baton passive substitute, but it also combines that with Regenerator. So you're in fact spending more like 17% of your health to pass a substitute.
17.
Unfortunately, this team's got some questionable
some piss poor.
Tinkaton is cool.
Piss
I
poor
like Tinkaton,
Pokemon.
although it's kind of mid. Oinkalone, don't.
What does it pair with? Toxapex is just here, big chillin'.
Yeah, it's bulky.
It's just there.
You take it.
Toadstool gets Trick Room, so well, that's an option.
Alright, yeah, this team's unfortunately going to be a 4.9 for me. Because the pieces just don't
question,
make
what-
sense. I'll bump it to 5.
Is there a reason why Sakin is here? Is there a reason why Sakin is here? What's
I have
above?
no clue.
What's
I guess it's 160 attack, but... You have Truant?
Truant?
Yeah,
Truant.
I don't know. Unless you can get rid of it. Regardless, I think the team is relatively weak.
It is.
I think 5 is what I will go with. It's not it's Silly Will's team is much worse, obviously, but a lot of these monsters don't make a lot of sense together.
There could be a Grafai on this team to go with the slacking and provide a prankster support that offers a new angle for this team.
It takes away the ability.
Useful.
Grafai would be a really nice addition.
But yeah, a lot of these.
What is that Grafai coming?
So it's the evolve from a Strudel, so it gets all the same supportive moves plus extra stuff. It's got okay attacking power. It's a normal poison type, but it also gets a signature move called Doodle, which basically you target a Pokemon, and then Grafai's ability and its allied Pokemon's ability both become that ability. So if you Grafai slacking and your opponent has, I don't know, Intimidate Arcanine, then you can then you can Doodle Intimidate on both your Pokemon, get like you intimidate them twice, and now your slacking doesn't have Truant.
Ooh.
It has Intimidate. Or like you could Doodle the opposing Medicham and
Doodle
slacking
Defiant or
use power.
Well,
Alright,
that's
so
a thing.
what's our rating for this team?
The Palafin Colossal Flamingo thing is cute. I hope it happens. I don't think it's very good. Okay, I'll back you up. I'll give you a 5.
Prince?
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna have to go a little bit lower. 4.5.
Alright.
Sorry
With that,
about-
we have completed the Hisui Ball power rankings. Lila, could you send me the sheet that you did not send me?
It's already there.
And send me the sheet that you did not send me, please.
No, it's not.
I need it.
And this time it isn't.
What the fuck do you mean? I sent it to both of you.
No, you didn't.
You did not
Serious,
send
I
it
don't
to
see
me.
it.
Oh, wow, I didn't send it to either of you. I got the shareable link, and I copied it onto my
You
clipboard.
did not.
I just didn't paste it.
You did not send it to us.
I did send it to you. If you check your DMs, you'll see that it's right there.
Alright.
With a timestamp of 10:38 p.m.
Wow, how did this?
No, 9:38 p.m.
All right, so we have a tie for third place. Oh wait, shit. So tied for third, we have the Unreal Umbreons with
Wait, the
the
fuck?
Annihilate, Gudra, like all the fighting mons. And Murkrow. It is tying with
How
the
did this
tiny
tie happen?
Tinkatons, which is the Garchomp Dragapult team.
How did that tie happen? Really? Oh.
I don't know, but it just did.
What were the ratings? Wait. A 7.1666667 tie. Shit.
Yeah.
Well. No comment. No comment at all.
In third place, we have the Shroodle Noodle, which is the Mousehold team.
Hey, that's my
Just
guy.
looks really nice. Like it's built really well. Other
Did you
than the
just say
special
third for the
attackers.
second place team?
I thought I said
This is
second.
in
Wait,
fact,
did you just say...
no, this is in fact the
You
second
said
place team.
third.
Yeah, this is second.
You said third.
Oh, well.
You said 3.
Well, how about we just go to
RD
number
third.
1? And I think the number 1 is very clear. This team is quite good. The Nihilagos team, very good.
It's just OP. OP as fuck.
It checks all the boxes. It does everything you need it to. Yeah, this is the best team, 100%. All right,
Yep.
that will
No questions.
that will do it for the Hisui Ball power rankings. I hope you all enjoyed this squad. Any last words from either of my guests?
Alright, just
I
enjoy
hope
the
we didn't
season,
get
play
your,
Pokemon hard,
I'm surprised we didn't get you deplatformed.
and... Oh, don't worry, I can just send him the PFP and just say some things on stream.
Alright, well,
Don't
with
worry,
that, my
it's
name
still
is Spades. My co-hosts of Lilac and Prince, we are let out.